Bittersweet, man. A lot of games in that stadium. Definitely hard to let it go, but obviously it's great to finish it all with a dub. And oof, it's tough. Definitely an emotional win, no doubt about that. A lot to miss. I doubt there's ever going to be a time where we consistently play, in front of 100,000 fans ever again. So could definitely cherish it.
What do you think this senior class is going to be remembered for the most?
I would honestly say, just with everything that happened, when we first got here and stuff, and kind of getting through that, I'd probably say just cementing what Penn State is and what Penn State always will be. No matter what happens here at this university, no matter how people try to put us down, you can't put Penn State down. You just can't. There's nothing you can do to this place that we won't rise above. And I think that's kind of what the senior class will be remembered as.
And you played on a team that, back-to-back unbeaten seasons at home, which hasn't been done in a long time. Most likely back-to-back 10-win seasons. Just talk about being part of that legacy, because this class sort of kind of restored Penn State to that position.
Yeah, it's huge. It's just big just because, this is what we talked about. And that's why we came here to bring this place back into the national conversation, and we did that. I think that's the biggest part about it. And when we did it in a new way, man, we had fun with it. You see the guys like Marcus Allen. We had fun with it. We did it in a different way, but we just still had those same traditional, Penn State values behind it all. So I think we kind of rebirthed Penn State in a sense.
How do you put the second half in the context of such a great day, but kind of seemed like the air was let out?
Yeah, it's hard. Kind of, just came off the gas. Getting beat deep. Ball thrown over our heads a couple times. That's really what it was. No excuse. We got to get more pressure on the quarterback. Got to get home in our rushes, our blitzes, those kinds of things. But definitely got to be better. But at the end of the day, we got a dub, so that's all that matters.
Jason, can you talk about what it felt like going through those gates one last time for your home game as a senior?
Yeah, it was surreal. When we first came out, it was probably 5 minutes left on the clock before the game started. When we came out there and we ran across the field, that was definitely a very surreal moment. I don't think it hit me really until that moment. I really realized, whenever we running through those tunnels again. So it's tough, it's hard, definitely, but just grateful, grateful for the moments and the experiences that we've had at this place.
Jason, what was this week of practice kind of like with that impending, it's the last game, was it any different? Not from like a maybe X's and O's standpoint, but just kind of a mental standpoint.
Yeah, I think you think about it, but, it doesn't really hit you, because not that we take it for granted, but, it doesn't hit you till it hits you. That's just a reality. I don't think it hit me during the week really until it was really game day. I don't think it really hit me until today. So,
and when you guys got here as freshmen and you look at where you are now, when you got here, what do you think the future could hold? And do you think that, everything's worked out kind of like it should have?
We knew we came in with a real talented class, and in my class, we got here. We had the tools and the pieces. It was really just about going to work and getting it done. And that's what we did. We put our head down, day after day after day, and just got better and got better and got better. And we got closer. We went through a lot of adversity, these first 2 years that we were here. And all that stuff really built us and made us better, as players and as people. So.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. You mentioned the community post-game remarks. Beyond the football team, what has the State College community meant to you while you've been here?
All the support. The fans here, they're just nuts. They love it, and they're always behind us. And I think that's another reason why we really rose to the occasion over these past couple of years is the fact that, the expectations here year in and year out are so high, regardless of the situation, whether we're missing scholarships or whatever. Penn State is Penn State, and I think that speaks a lot for itself in terms of expectations, what the fans expect from us. And that makes us play better, we gotta play the way we know we're capable of playing, and the fans push us in that sense. So I think it's very important.
Has it set in that you've played your final home game here? Or do you think that's something you'll reflect on as time goes on?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to reflect on it a lot. I think it definitely hit me today that when I ran through the tunnels. I know there was a good 45 seconds to a minute where I was just like, damn, I was really just taking it all in. But definitely bittersweet. But looking forward to the future as well. So.
There are so many Lettermen that stay connected to this program. Is that something that you're aware of, even though you have played your last game, you're never really going to leave the program?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. We've had countless Lettermen come back and talk to us and mentor us, all those kinds of things. I think that's really important. Having guys who were once sitting in the seat that you were sitting in, who have gone on to have success as businessmen and NFL, just as people in general, is big time. That mentorship is huge to our program.
The way this